Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Woo! What is that spot on my shirt? What the heck is that? Oh, sorry. All right, what is today's date? It's Thursday, August 20th, 2026, and it's 10 a.m. Yeah, right on the dot. Okay, cool. Um, Today I'm coming to you guys to do that. Oh my gosh, I forgot to grab something. Sorry, one second. One second. All right. I am coming at y'all to do the a pick a card reading. So a pick a card reading is pretty much self-explanatory. It's you guys pick a card that you guys feel like resonates best with you guys. Because of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Family. Okay. Okay, that's better. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes, this is going to be a pick a card reading. So, for you guys who've never had a pick a card reading, it's pretty self explanatory. I have 3 different decks here. Let me just keep it down a little bit so y'all can see. I have like 3 different decks here. You guys do is you simply just pick which one of the 3, that you like the best. Which one, feels like calls out to you, or, which one really feel like it's just the right one. So, I'm going to give you guys a minute. Sorry if the camera's a little weird. Maybe you guys want to look at the purple amethyst deck. So pretty. We also have the black tourmaline deck. Ooh. Or you guys could choose the clear quartz deck. Wow. So yes, these are the 3 decks you could choose from. So, which one will it be? And I'm gonna give you guys just another minute or so, to pick whichever deck, pick whichever card you feel like is the right one that you feel like you're being drawn to. All right, just a second here or so. All right, like that's plenty of time. Pets, yeah, I got it. So, back it up just a little bit, and a little bit forward, like that, just like that. All right. So, without further ado, let's get into the pick a card reading. So, starting off first, I'm going to do the purple amethyst deck. So, if this was the deck you guys were drawn to, we're about to do this one first. So, let's get into it. Overall energy is the 8 of paper, 8 of pentacles. By the way, this is a new deck. Well, I've had it for months, but it's like I don't know why I don't use the decks that I like bought most recently. I don't know why. I don't. But the first card out here was the Fool card. The Aries energy here. New beginnings. We have the Magician here, Gemini, Virgo energy. We have the 9 of Cups. It's 9 of Inkwells in this deck. We have the Knight of Cups, Knight of Inkwells. We have the Page of Inkwells, which is like the Page of Cups. The Moon, Cancer energy, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. All right. Oopsies. Wait, what was the underlying energy? Oh, yeah, the judgment. So something could be coming back up, or for some of you guys, it's just someone need to make a decision about something here. Love that, love that, love that. So let me pull out a few theme cards and advice cards. Let's see. Theme. What is the theme for pile number one? The amethyst pile. What is the theme for them? We'll take this one. Stability and playfulness. Okay. We have acceptance and truth and healing. All right, let's set that over there. And then what would be some advice cards here for pile number one? What do we got for my superstars? Too many. I need more, just like maybe one or two. Let's see. What advice cards do we have for my superstar collective? Desperation and stand your ground. It says desperation. Never do anything out of desperation, because in doing so, you may never regain your dignity or your reputation. So don't go back to some situation or do something out of desperation. As like I told you guys before, like just because you're thirsty, that doesn't mean drink like actual poison. And I use that as like a metaphor. It's like, again, if something was toxic in your life to begin with, it's like don't invite it back in. And that's pretty much what that's about. What's up, stand your ground? Yeah, it has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. So yeah, this is a time where maybe you gotta, stand up for what you believe in here. To not follow the crowd and maybe do whatever you believe to be is right. Okay. We love individuality. Okay. Bottom of the deck is challenge. Are you up to the challenge? Just because things look hard or impossible doesn't mean they cannot be conquered or overcome. You got this. Yes, you guys can handle whatever challenges or obstacles or adversities are thrown your way here. Pile number one. All right. So, Full card and the Magician. First, you guys out here, the Fool card talks about, again, starting something new, which goes hand in hand with the Change card. Whenever you're starting anything new, of course, it's going to involve some amount of discomfort because, it's a little uncomfortable starting anything. But the Magician card being here, though, it's saying that no matter whatever path you're taking in life, whether it be a new job or a new relationship, or maybe just figuring out or trying something new, like a different hobby or whatever, with the Magician card being here, it's telling you guys that you are fully capable of actually creating whatever it is that you're trying to. I feel like whatever you want for yourself. This with the Nine of Cups, it's about your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's about again, making your dreams a reality. Nine of Cups talks about your own personal wish fulfillment. So, you guys, this is the energy you either are in or stepping into. That's with the Knight of Cups being here. It talks about you guys need to, I feel like, just trust your heart a lot more. I'm not sure before if that's been like a problem in the past, but I'm definitely feeling like that's like the main thing to take away here. What's the clarifications for it though? Let's see. We'll use this deck. Okay. For you guys, what is the. Let's get to the Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers. Okay, so Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, well that's pretty straightforward. For some of you guys, y'all need to, I feel like, trust yourselves a lot more in regards to anything that you love. For Lovers being here is Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to invest into with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that's gonna be the right thing to do. Yeah, because that's the Queen of Pentacles is like someone who's like very mindful of like what they're giving their time, their money, and energy into. There's someone who's very nurturing or very good about time management. like everything that the Queen of Pentacles like usually touches grows. That's what you see in the picture. It's like this plentiful harvest surrounding her. Like the trees or the flowers are in the tree that are blooming. Or the card will focus. Or like all the grass and the beautiful water that's behind her and stuff like that. It's like there's so many great things that this Queen of Pentacles like creates. And I feel like for you guys, again, it's like take that same creativity towards stuff that you love. Or for some of you guys, it could be an actual person that you love. But Page of Wands, so I feel like once you guys start investing in things that matter to you, they don't have to matter to everyone else, but it's like they can be something that's valuable to you. Oh, that's when you're gonna start seeing a lot of positivity with the Page of Wands being here. Oh, that's when you guys start to feel a lot more happier, more fulfilled. Is when you're doing the things that you love, that matter to you because you matter. Yeah. Anything else for the Knight of Cups for pile number 1? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and by doing so, it's like that. This is gonna be the thing that opens up like a brand new door for you. Yeah, like some sort of magical gift or something, or an opportunity opens up because it's like it's like preparation meets like an opportunity. Preparation. What's that say? It's like preparation meets I don't know, like divine time or something like that. That's what it is. It's once you guys start doing whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, the stuff that makes you happy, that's what's going to end up bringing you towards, I feel like, not only personal wish fulfillment, it'll not only make you happy, but it's going to bring you some sort of like actual like save money opportunity. So what's the Page of Cups for oh, I didn't show you the rest of the cards. Yeah, Page of Cups, the Moon, and Temperance. So we have Cancer and Sagittarius energy out here for you guys. Yeah, so the Page of Cups here, again, it's talking about a very youthful, playful like energy. Yeah. We have the Moon, Cancer energy, talks about things that's hidden beneath the surface. Like usually like your intuition, maybe your subconscious, your fears, that sort of thing, certain traumas. But the Tempest falling after, it's like you guys are going to be, I feel like, getting to a state where I'm not sure like you guys have been working on healing, maybe like your childhood wounds or whatever of like was on your mind subconsciously. Yeah, that could be a big thing for you guys at this time where it's like you're seeing a lot of progress. And for some of you guys, it is like physical, like actual, like, maybe at your job or if you're seeing it with money. I feel like this is just more like personal growth. Or maybe for you guys, it's both. Because I keep looking at the Earth Spirit, which says stability. And then I also keep looking at playfulness. I thought it's something maybe you guys needed here. Again, you guys probably was the queen, or if you want to flip off the energies, or it's like it could be the king of pentacles, king or queen of pentacles, whichever one you will want to call yourself. But it feels like there's more playfulness that's needed here. Again, it's like that's kind of like the main takeaway. You guys are already like stable people. Pile number 1, you're already like good with money. I don't feel like that's like a big problem. It's just you guys need to, I feel like, work on just, I don't know, having a little bit more fun. Yeah, you need the nice balance. The Page of Cups was clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys can start investing in stuff that just makes you happy. So as I said, it could be learning a new skill or perfecting something. Like I guess like the Eight of Pentacles is like usually the energy of like working hard. Yeah, the Devil card here. Working hard. It could be about some sort of like, again, like I told you, it could be internally. If you guys are working on some sort of like need to control or feel like you're in control, give more clarifications for this Page of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys, like, I'm not sure if you're workaholics. Hierophant with the Nine of Pentacles. you're someone who, like I said before, you are very stable. Pile number one, I feel like money is not going to be a problem for you, or I don't feel like it is a problem with you with the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the money is good. I don't feel like that's the problem. People are seeing you as someone who's very stable or grounded, or like I said, you look good, or you take care of yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. But the Hierophant card being here, it's like I'm not sure if like for you guys, I said this is more like an internal thing where maybe you're working towards, or maybe you guys are obsessed with and it's a good obsession where it's like you're obsessed with like making your dreams a reality. Because the Hierophant looks like some sort of leader or a teacher or a mentor. Some people can see you as that, but it's like also like some guys. I'm not sure if it's like you have some sort of like strong beliefs or just desires. It's like there's something driving you guys. One more for the Hierophant card. That's Taurus energy. Yeah. Yeah, whatever's high level of commitment that you guys have been wanting, like I said, if it's in work, it's like I said, I feel like the Eight of Wands, like, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen for you. It's gonna see a lot of forward progress. Like I said, if it's about like love, I also feel like that's on the table here for you too. I know I heard someone say, I'm married to my money. Like I said, I'm not sure if someone's like a workaholic, or loves to work, or again, like buy themselves expensive things. Like there's nothing wrong with that, having expensive taste. Oh, the King of Pentacles with the Fool card. I didn't see this. Yeah, we have a divine counterpart, a King and Queen of Pentacles. Is this about love? Yeah, for some of you guys, there is someone who wants to come towards you. Yeah, here this person is, it's like there's someone who wants to take a risk on you. And you and this person are both like very good at handling money and finances. As I said, there's a lot of pentacles, but also a lot of cups. I will not skip over the cups. And so this is a very like happy, but also a very grounded or very practical relationship that's either coming your way, or if you guys are already talking to someone, it's like I feel like it's gonna get a lot more like serious. Like you guys are gonna finally like maybe have a title, or maybe I'm not sure if it's like you guys are gonna like actually I don't know, just I see like things are gonna get a lot more. It's gonna go in the direction you want. Like if you guys are wanting like again like if it's like at work, if you want to be a manager or to have like more money, I feel like there's more of that coming. It's about love. It's like if you wanted like a serious connection, I feel like that's what this is. Yeah. So what's the Moon card for pile number one? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like there might be some sort of something that could be guiding you here to let yourself be seen. King of Wands here. Have also worked together, maybe a King of Wands energy. That's someone who may get a lot of attention, or it's like, this is very like, this is like someone's very good at their work. So yeah, someone could have been in the past having to deal with some sort of King of Wands energy. World card here at the bottom of the deck, though. Yeah, whatever that's been going on in regards to this King of Wands, I thought this is someone you may need to work with. To Ten of Cups, to get to your Ten of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah. Whoever's King of Wands, I thought it's going to be someone who's going to be here to help you. Because I said Three of Pentacles here, and that talks about like teamwork, collaboration, or putting yourself out there. Yeah, there's someone here who's going to help you in regards to this Ten of Swords situation. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have been... I'm reading this like a few ways. Whoever's King of Wands, this could be someone who could be coming toward... not, like, yes, coming towards you, but maybe, like, you may work with a King of Wands energy. Some of you guys could have dealt with this King of Wands. Because as it came up as the Moon card, it talks about like your subconscious. It's like someone could have dealt with the King of Wands energy, and they're like closed out the cycle, or like I said, they're finally able to finally be at peace with the situation. But whatever happened here with the Ten of Swords, it's like there could have been a lot of heartbreak or pain, a lot of hurt. Like that's one way I'm reading it. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Empress, Chariot. Some of you guys, there could have been a King of Wands who, I'm not sure, like, for some reason, there was some sort of painful ending. But for another group of you guys, the know that I'm reading it, it's like I said, there could be a King of Wands here who just, I feel like is just like very good at what they do. Because Three of Pentacles with the King of Wands is like someone who might want to come towards you, work with you. The person is like very good at what they do, or they get a lot of attention for what they do. The World card, so this could be someone who wants to travel towards you. Yeah, and so they're viewing you as maybe like the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Yeah, they're feeling like you're someone who they could really work with. Chariot card here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, but they'd have to like travel to see you, or it's like they're coming quickly towards you. It could be some sort of distance. I'm definitely picking up on that. Yeah. So what's the temperance card though for pile number one? Ace of Swords. So after I said the after all this with the moon card, with the subconscious, maybe so that's hidden from you. For some of you guys, y'all don't even know that this person could be coming towards you. Yeah. Some of you guys might have a choice in lovers. But for some of you guys, I just feel like you just don't see that someone's coming towards you. And they're coming towards you because you guys have been healing. Yeah. But the Ace of Swords, like I said, it's like finally like a major breakthrough of clarity. Great idea. Yeah. This is what comes towards you, and then followed after is Seven of Wands. Talking about being in a bit, I feel like more selective with your energy. Yeah, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Guess I said that. It's at the bottom of the deck. I meant Temperance though. Temperance talks about you guys being divinely guided or protected, or being more patient with yourself, or trying to create like forge a new path, something like that. It's like for you guys, there is some sort of mental clarity or break that finally happens towards you. But it's like the more you get balanced, it's like the more you become more selective of like who you hang around. Yeah, it could be about people from your past, Six of Cups. I'm getting more of a sense it's like you're just being a bit more choosy. Ten of Wands. Yeah, because it's like maybe it's what you could have dealt with from your past. It's like y'all could have been like like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Page of Pentacles. Like I said, a lot of you guys are coming out of that with the Page energy. As I said, if you guys have been like overworked or been through a lot, because that's with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, that's usually talks about endings. And with these two coming out, it's like these are like the two worst endings. Like feel like you're overworked, or feeling like you're underappreciated, or feeling like you've been backstabbed or betrayed or hurt. It's like you're coming out of that. As this is I feel like what you guys had to like work through. I feel like I feel like this could have been like multiple people. I guess the reason why the Seven of Wands is because you guys could be a bit more selective or a bit more choosy as to who has access to you or who you interact with. You learned from the past that you can't just be too friendly with people. Like not with everyone. Like you're just some of you guys. It's like, okay, it's like if you're like me in a sense where it's like one of the lessons I had to learn was to like I feel like be a bit more choosy myself. I feel like this resonates with me in a sense where it's like I can let everyone, I can just treat everyone sweet and kind and nice, and give them a lot of my like happy, joyous, loving energy, because not everyone appreciates that, or not everyone wants that, or people will also take advantage of it. And that's like I feel like the lesson someone had to learn, because I feel like that's what this energy feels like. This is someone who, like I said, they're someone who's very stable and grounded and happy, and like their life's better now. Like they've worked through this. Like this is their subconscious. They kind of just maybe like the trauma that they were dealing with, but it's like they're getting past it now. It's like now they're again feeling like they're ready or open to try new things, or I like interact with new people. It's just they're kind of like just a bit more choosy, but it's like this is someone who's still like willing and ready. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, people in the past could have put you in a mental prison. That's why. Yeah, someone's past was not the bee's knees. Yeah, but it's like I said, you guys. The reason why I'm seeing the playfulness energy come out because it's like you guys need to get back to like this Queen of Cups energy because that's what's going to lead you towards the Ten of Pentacles. You know, being open and sweet and kind and loving and being able to like wear your heart on your sleeves and stuff like that. That's what's going to lead you towards your Ten of Pentacles, and that's the energy you guys are getting back into now. Yeah, you guys are going towards like your goals, your dreams, your admirations in life, the stuff you want to create. It's like before you did that, it's like you had to like again heal from the subconscious things. Like I'm not even sure you guys were fully aware until like maybe you got triggered, like how I did last night. Because I was supposed to actually do the pick a card readings last night, but I ended up like getting triggered and I ended up like crying because I just was thinking about my family ties and stuff like that. And it's all good now. But it's just for some of you guys, it's kind of like that. You're not even fully aware that you have these things you have to work on until it happens. Like you get triggered. But you guys are working through them. And like I said, you guys are getting back your shine. You're starting to get back that playful energy or like that childlike innocence maybe you used to have before the world did a number on you or these people did a number on you. It's like you're going back to that. So, it's all good things. Also, yeah, the High Priestess card. Yeah, you guys are definitely during this time like super intuitive. Like you're definitely like I'm like getting a lot of like insight or knowledge or know-how about a lot of different things. Maybe you got a lot of like I don't know signs like through your dreams or maybe through music or maybe through art, something like that. A lot of you guys are just tapped in spiritually, so you guys can get a lot of visions or signs about what you should or should not do. So kind of just be mindful about that. Like don't second guess yourself. Yeah, yeah, you guys gonna be all right. Just don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in, especially people who try to come for you. But you guys are gonna do all right. And then again, there's some sort of love that's coming towards you, and I feel like you guys also aren't aware of that. There's some love coming towards you, or some sort of opportunity coming towards you, because you guys are now starting to get into the energy where you're willing to receive it. But again, another way I'm also reading is yes, you guys are getting an opportunity, but it's after you healed because somebody, it could have been maybe you were romantically dealing with, could have, I don't know, hurt you, and you guys have, I don't know, it's like they could have like made you feel like you weren't so confident as you were before. But like I said, a lot of you guys are getting past all that. Anyways, I don't want to repeat myself. Let's get some advice cards for pile number one. Okay, so this is about an opportunity in finances. What's this opportunity? Okay, perfect. Exhausted. Feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. So that's why the playfulness energy is here. It goes hand in hand where again, you can't just, be all work and no play. So I feel like that's why I'm the main energy I jumped out here with the cups. It's like you guys need to I feel like have more fun. That's what's gonna help you recharge or and fun looks different for everybody. Like some people like having fun, be like, oh I'm gonna go out and have fun with like hang out with my friends. Some people having fun is having a good night's rest, going to sleep. And I could be either or, but a lot of times as of lately, it's been going to sleep, taking care of yourself. But pretty much don't be afraid to like recharge, regroup, do things that I feel like you enjoy. That's what's gonna help you actually get you again ready for whatever this financial opportunity is that's coming your way because you guys have been working hard here for it. One more card about money and finances for pile number one. Yeah, your money's looking good for sure. Okay, it says I guess two cards. We have resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. Okay? We also have fertility. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for a career. Okay, so for you guys, this could be something that you may be mindful of. Is your resources. Some of you guys, maybe you have a family. You could be a mother, a father, or maybe it's about your brothers and sisters, your mom and dad. Maybe, again, fertility. Talking about maybe family issues is going to be a big thing for you during this time. Oh, maybe you guys gonna have a family, start a family. That'd be so cute. Pile number one, if y'all over here starting a family, well then do y'all big one. But also with resources, yeah. Talking about just be mindful about it. About how I feel like you guys already are, because you popped up with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Y'all are mindful of the way you're spending your money. Like you're not just blowing it all, but just again, I guess, be mindful. Yeah, you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. So focus on your needs. Okay. I want a few clarifying life. No. Since it's about the cups, their heart. What's some heart secret desires here? What is going on here? Okay. We have releasing in time. Yeah, like I said, for you guys, this has been a time of just really, I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, like your overall energy, it could talk about actual physical work. But I feel like this is more internal, where you guys have been working on releasing certain things from your past. And because of it, it's like it's actually preparing you for the amazing things you have going on in your future. You guys are learning to actually, like, walk away. If not physically, I feel like it could be just more so emotionally. Yeah, and this just took time. It's like people always talk about, I'm healing, I'm healing. Healing takes a lot of time, and it's not always fun or easy. I thought that's what's going on for you guys. A lot of cards. Let's start again. Let's see. Anything else for pot number one? Anything else? Anything else for pot number one? Conflicted. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Yeah, that's what the Lover's card talked about. Yeah, there's a decision you have to make, especially with the judgment being the underlying energy. I'm definitely getting heavy. Okay, something's coming. You get to decide what to do. But again, it's like to kind of trust where you're being led. Or if you guys do need, like, say, like if you're unsure, maybe take your time, think it over. You have loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. Yeah, I feel like you guys definitely could be someone who's very like loyal or very trustworthy. Excuse me. Which is why, again, like I said, you guys could be a bit more cautious about who you trust. Who you let in to be like your inner circle. Yeah, perspective, better off, happiness, and clear headspace. Yeah, again, it's talking about your perspective, pretty much like your headspace. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, like I told you, you can be working on your internal world, which is like your perspective. How do you view things? Yeah, so like I said, for you guys, it's like maybe you don't like the same things you used to like anymore. Maybe you have different goals in mind. Maybe before you wanted, like, I don't know, to take over the family business. But it's like now you, I don't know, want to, like, do something else. Maybe you want to, I don't know, go to the NFL or I don't know what. But you get the point. Yeah, family, fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Yeah, again, it's talking about family for you guys. So I feel like family's going to be kind of an important thing for you. As either your family, like your mother, father, brother, sister, or it's like you guys could be starting a family here soon. Sometimes like you guys are already in a connection. It's like you and your person could be working on having a family. If so, mazel, congrats. We all know children are blessings. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Yeah, and I feel like this is funny because it's right over the moon card. Yeah, it's like for you guys, it's like there could have been a lot of like, again, things that were hidden from you that you guys could be uncovering. Let's see. We have divine feminine and twin flame. Okay, well here it is. Yeah, like I said, for some of you guys, if y'all been wanting love, yeah, it's here. Like it's not like the most important thing, surprisingly, even though like it isn't like probably important to you guys, but it's like this is also just something that's happening kind of in the background. That's why I said it's like you guys almost aren't aware of this is happening because it's like you're kind of working on your own thing. It's like then this person could just randomly pop up and surprise you. Oh, that could be the decision you have to make. Oh, okay, that's why. I was like, well, why? Why is that coming up? Oh, right, yeah, that could be the decision, the choice. Do you want to do whatever, like get married or move in or have a family or I don't know what with this person? That could be coming up. Okay. Anything else before I switch to a different deck? Anything else? I get some advice. Emotional storm and trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive, turmoil, unstable, and affected. Yeah, this is what you guys are releasing. I don't know why I'm picking up. Like, you guys, whoever, if this resonates for pile number one, I'm getting strongly that y'all did not have the best past. Yeah. I'm not sure if you felt like your voice didn't matter or felt like you couldn't escape, or because you're like, again, it's like that 10 of wands. Maybe you had the expectations of your family or the world on your shoulders. So you felt like obligated, like, you have to do something, even if it didn't make you happy. But like I said, a lot of you guys are walking away from that. And that's what could possibly be causing like an uproar for others, not you. Like I said, you're fine. You're walking towards happiness, but it could make other people a little, upset. Or maybe living in this like trying to live your life for other people's validation. That could have been the emotional storm that could have been happening deep within you. That's the thing. It's like every time, like from coming from someone who used to be a people pleaser, I know exactly how this feels. Where it's like when you try to constantly give so much of yourself to please others, it's like you're sacrificing a piece of who you are. You're sacrificing your own happiness, or the way I describe it, your soul, really, for people who, you know, ultimately they're not gonna like you. Because if you have to change who you are to please, whether it be family, friends, a lover, anyone, it's like they don't like you. And when you do that, it's like your way of saying like, you don't like you. Because if you did, you would do the thing that made you happy versus trying to please these people. And I feel like that could have been the thing in the past. Like I said, it's not like that's the thing now. Like you guys are coming out of that, but that could have been like maybe something you guys could have been working through for a while. Because I feel like again, Ten of Wands and of Swords takes a long time to get there. It might take a while to unpack all of that. So I feel like that's something you had to do. Release that. Live your life for you. Be your own person, and not care what people think about you. Now silence. Yeah, frozen, no words, and stone wall. All right. What else do I want to get for pile number one? Which other deck? I guess I could get some physical features about who you might be dealing with. This is what they could have, or you could have these, features. Okay, your person. Who is this person? You lucky dog, pile number one. Your person is gonna have hazel eyes, or you could have hazel eyes. But oh my gosh, I love hazel eyes. They're my favorite eye color. They're so sexy. I get lost in some hazel eyes real quick. What else? Who could this person be? Okay, this person could have white or gray hair. You know, let's see. What else? Who could this person? What could this person look like? What's some features they could have? Did the card flip over? Oh, I thought a card flipped over. What's some features this person could have? This person could be a brunette or have red attire. This person could like red or wear a lot of red. We have blue eyes, average height, and exaggerated features. This person can have blue eyes. Okay, blue eyes is cute. That could be average height. I'm not sure if it's for a male or a female or whatever. Yeah, each person. I'm not sure what average is to people. I think like the average height for a woman is like I think 5'4", 5'5". I don't quote me, but yeah. And for a man, I forget. It's like I think 5'10", 9, 8. I don't know. But yeah, someone also could have exaggerated features. Like I'm not sure they wear like I don't know makeup or maybe I don't know something about them is very stand outish. One more card, and then I guess I'll switch to a different deck. Let's see anything else for pot number one. Yeah, this person could be albino or Asian. Again, they don't have to. These could just be some of the features that they could have. They could be Asian. They could have blue eyes. Could be have hazel eyes. Could be. They could wear a lot of red. They could have brown hair. They could be albino. They could be average height. These are just things to look out for. Bottom of the deck is this person could be blonde. Okay, that's enough. Physical features. Okay. Got the theme, got got the physical features. Anything else before I close it out? Let's get this. And then I'll close it out. And get to the next deck, because I don't want the readings to be too. I don't. Every time I do a pick a card reading, I always make the video super long, and I'm trying my best not to do it. So this will be the last one. Okay. That is a lot. That is a lot. We'll take this. We have Let It Rain, allowing what is, inevitability, and trust. Yeah, that's the Fool card. A lot of you guys, you need to trust in whatever you're feeling. I feel like that's the main takeaway from this. You guys are super spiritual, and your heart is trying to guide you in the right direction. I feel like a lot of you guys are being called to trust it. Yeah, we have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like whatever this is happening, it's because like you guys have had preparation. It's like also like right timing. It's like all of a sudden it's like everything aligns at the right moment. So that's what's happening. You guys have the vision, and you guys are getting confirmations, and then it's like, boom! It's like right time is gonna happen for you guys. We have cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, and new beginnings. Yeah, for you guys, you're releasing old things, people, places, ideologies, patterns, whatever, habits, all that old stuff that no longer serves you. It's like you're letting it go. And that's definitely because of the eclipses that's happening. Eclipses are major times or shakeups for like change. So not only do we have the solar eclipse, I think last week, but we also have a lunar eclipse next week. So there's gonna be major like changes all the way around, and we're still like in the middle of all of that. So yeah, this is gonna be a big time for change for everyone. We have stagnant waters though, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Literally, what's going on right now. You guys are going through change. Again, the Fool card speaks of that. The Aces all speak about that. You guys are going through major changes during this time. Yeah, I feel like again, it's like trust in it. Wherever you're being led, go with it. Yeah. The sacred well, replenishment, self care, and giving from a place of plenty. Yeah, you guys don't have to give so much of yourself anymore. Self care is important. You're not selfish or insensitive or rude because you want to take care of yourself or you want to take like a mental health day. So people could have really gaslighted you to make you feel like you're a bad person because you have boundaries or who other people were. It's like this felt like they were obligated to your time, your money, your energy. People are so weird. People are weird. But yeah, I thought that's the end of your reading for you guys for pile number one. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just needing to have more fun, rest up. Possibly if you need to, try new things. Maybe something you've been wanting to do for a long time. You could be, going to a new place, like a new restaurant, or I don't know, if you want to try a new hobby. Yeah, for each one of you guys, it's going to be different. But it's not telling you like it's a great time to start doing those things, like doing things that just you feel like you're being called in to do. And the thing about like being the king or queen of cups, it's not to make a lot of logical sense. Just know that it's the right thing. You can figure out all the logic about it behind it later. Just go ahead and start doing it. All right. Is that everything? All right. Be ready for this love. Be ready for the new. You guys got this. All right. That is the end of pile number one. Now, let's get to pile number two. Right there and right there. Okay, so pile number two. This is for the black tourmaline deck. This one right here. That's right. So if you guys are looking at the black tourmaline, this deck is for you. This pile is for you. So whatever matches come out of it, this is for you guys. So the overall energy for the reading is Six of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. We love that. We love that. Come on now. You have the Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Prince of Pentacles, which is like the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay. A lot of swords. Like literally, majority of the cards are swords. A lot of thinking or talking. Okay. Let's get a theme. Excuse me. What is the theme for pile two? Refuge. We'll take that. All right. What else is the theme for pile number two? What is the theme for pile number two? Let's see. Pile number two. Pile number two. It says enlightenment. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely picking up on that with the Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is transformation. Okay, and every time I see the transformation, like you look closely at the card, it's like a woman in a clam with the pearl and like the butterfly wings. And what stuck out to me specifically was the butterfly wings. Usually, every time I see the butterfly wings, it always gives me like a change in your perspective. Like your mindset can be changing during this time. With Destin turn, means you're going to change, obviously. But yeah, this is like really positive. All right, let's get some advice cards here for pile number two. We have the fault line, the shaman, and the nectar. Okay, so let me just break this down for y'all real quick. The fault line card here speaks about how like usually there's been some long-standing dynamics in your life, and there's been issues that again it's like it's been there for a long time. It's like now it's kind of getting to the point where it's like no matter how much you try to like kind of like if you guys have ever walked on like an icy like water, like how it's like iced over, but it's like you kind of got to be a little cautious because you don't want to like break the ice and go like into the water. It's kind of like that, where if you guys are walking on the fault line, so to speak, it's like you got to be careful, but it's like after a while cracks start to form in the ice, so it's kind of like you see the problems like the fault line. You see that no matter how careful you walk, it's like eventually you fall in, and that's kind of what's happening. It's kind of like whatever you thought was stable in your life, or whatever you thought was all right, you could just keep tiptoeing around it. It's a time where it's being shooken up. You know, whatever these cracks are, it's like you can't ignore them anymore because it's literally shifting the foundation of of you. Pile number two. But with the shaman card being here, it's like I think you guys are gonna be all right. Because the shaman is a really positive card. It talks about like usually like the shaman is like someone who can like create like something from nothing here. The shaman card is about you guys having obviously some sort of like spiritual wisdom or some sort of like I don't know, some sort of talents or gifts. And it's like that's gonna be the thing that kind of helps you to get past whatever is going on here. I think I gotta read that one word for word because I feel like there's something specifically someone needs to hear in that. But I do know for nectar, it talks about like during this time, it's like there's gonna be some sort of sweet nectar that's gonna be healing for you during this time. And for you guys, the nectar could be anything from like perfumes or going outside and smelling your favorite flower, or it could be like food, or it could be feeling connected, like maybe like actual like water, or maybe physical touch, like actually hugging someone and feeling like you're connected. But I thought that's what's gonna go. That's what's happening during this time for you guys. You guys are finding the sweet nectar that's gonna be healing you during this time, whatever that's gonna look like for each and every one of you. I'm gonna read that shaman one word for word because that's jumping out at me. You have the womb at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys are transforming. Shaman. That is 16, 14, 16. The shaman. It says the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. Three archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long standing and diligent study. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward healing of the self, the other, and the culture. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions of old magic to leak into this world. In this way, The shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet, where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This can remind us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. So when light, you guys are a fearless student and you're a practitioner. When dark, you guys overpromise, you blame, you hurt yourself and others. So yeah, like I said, there's something you guys are going to be creating, because that's what the shaman does. It's something you guys create that's going to really help not only yourself, like I said with the nectar card, but also you're going to be helping the world with it, whatever the situation is. Let's get into this. Your first card out here is the Six of Swords. Okay, so you guys are learning lessons, moving forward, that sort of thing. Mental clarity, we love that. Learning the lessons and leaving all the craziness behind. Okay, this is down a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's do this deck first. First card out here is the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords is pretty self-explanatory. It's like you guys could have been in some sort of like mental prison. Nine of Swords talks about, overthinking, stuck in your head, not finding a way out, stressing out, freaking out. With the Ace of Swords coming out right after it, it's about a major mental breakthrough. So I feel like you guys are going to be able to actually have, again, that mental clarity you were desiring, which puts you in this Queen of Swords energy, where it's like now you guys know the truth. Ooh, I did not know this Queen of Swords had a man's head in one hand and it's decapitated. Love that. Love that Queen of Swords energy. Yeah. Let's get a couple clarifications. Why is this Queen of Swords here? A lot of you guys announce energy where it's like so it's like you're taking no prisoners. Yeah. Well, actually, before I get into that, what's the Nine of Swords? Why was my collective for pile number 2? Why were in this overthinking energy? What happened? What put them in this overthinking energy? Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords. Okay, so you were overthinking about the Five of Cups. Regret, loss. That's what the Five of Cups speaks about. Something from the past. You were overthinking it. About your Nine of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy. Some of you guys were in a mental prison about making your dreams come true. Five of Swords, because you were dealing with people who were trying to gaslight you, manipulate you, win at all costs. You could have been doing some sort of narcissistic energies that could have, I feel like, just done a number on you. Yeah, that's why you were in that mental prison. Yeah, people could have been gossiping about you, talking about you, and you had it with a judgment card here, finally made up your mind, yeah, to do something for you. So then that, figuring out the truth with the Ace of Swords, I feel like let you see these people for who they are. But let me get one clarification for the Ace of Swords. Too many. What is one clarification for the Ace of Swords? Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, now to tell the truth, it's like you guys are able to make a decision with the Two of Wands. Yeah, you guys are stepping out as the Queen of Wands. You're showing up as someone more confident. Yeah, you guys have found enlightenment, so now it's like you've been validated. Validated? Vindicated. Yeah, so now it's like you guys weren't crazy or you guys, weren't wrong. Yeah, you guys get vindicated, and that's why you able to go towards your Ten of Cups. Yeah. And as I said, it's like now that you know that everything that you were thinking or feeling or whatever was right, yeah, the World card, you're able to close out the cycle, and the Ace of Wands start a brand new one, and that's what's happening to go towards your Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, now that there's no blockages, so you guys are good to go. Yeah, those people you were dealing with, they put you in this Nine of Swords energy, second guessing, unsure. But so you cut off these people, and now it's like Ten of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You've healed. You're not healing. You've healed. And now, like I said, the Queen of Swords. Now that you know what you know, you're not second guessing yourself anymore. That's what's going on. Yeah, you're not doubting yourself anymore. You're confident. You know what you know. If anyone tries to play any games with you, that's why you're quick to cut people off. That's why there's so many swords. Yeah. It's like imagine trying to play the try. It's like imagine trying to play a mind game on the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who's like the queen of the mind, of words, of like mind games. Some people thought they could play this mental game with you and win, and they didn't. Okay, so then I guess what's the Prince of Pentacles? So you guys are showing us a lot more steady and stable. Yeah, the Hangman card here, Pisces energy. Yeah, this is what the energy you guys are going towards. If a lot of you guys, you're getting a lot of clarity. It's like a lot of you guys are going slow and steady towards. I feel like whatever you feel like you've been wanting to do, but I feel like a lot of you guys could be in a stage where it's like you're in like the flux, the flux, flux, the in between. I say it's like with the Six of Swords being overall energy. It's like you've left the situation, but you're not exactly where like to the next phase yet. So it's kind of like you're kind of just like, you know, um, in the middle of preparing to go towards that next thing. I thought that's what's going on. It's giving me like Finding Dory. That just keep swimming, just keep swimming. It's kind of like that. You guys are just doing your own thing right now. So anything else with the Knights of Pentacles? Yeah, slow and steady. Two of Cups, Knight of Swords. Okay. You guys, I thought this is what you're trying to go towards. Yeah, before you guys take off or really start moving with the Knight of Swords, I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to get clarity on pretty much like what you want. With Two of Cups, it talks about just in connections in general. It can be about love and romance, yes, but I feel like it's more so it's like you're kind of not the truth. It's like you kind of know what you don't want and what you do want, and you now know what to look out for. So I feel like that's kind of what you're manifesting. Like you're kind of not you left this situation. It's like you're kind of like, okay, well, if it's about friendship, it's like, or yeah, friendship. It's like, well, okay, well, now I'm looking for people who's like equally yoked, like they're not emotionally manipulative, or they won't gaslight me. It's like you guys are on that stage where that's kind of like where you're going towards. This is what you're manifesting. It's more healthier relationships or healthier dynamics in your life. Yeah, or people won't make you feel like you're crazy or you're wrong, or every time you do something, it's like you stand corrected. No, you're gonna have support, emotional support, because you were never crazy. Why did I do that? Flipped half the deck up around. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Tower, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Yeah, this is more like internal. You guys know the truth. Ace of Swords, mental clarity, Page of Cups. A lot of you guys are getting back into this playful energy. I feel like that's why you guys aren't towards, like, you guys haven't got to the new thing yet. Not yet. You will, but not yet. Because it's like you guys got to get back. I said, like, you had to be on the defense. You had to protect yourself from those people who honestly didn't have your best interest at heart. They weren't looking out for you. So it's like you had to look out for yourself. You had to be, your own protector. But now that you guys are out of it, it's like you guys are getting back to this energy where you're more playful. You're able to with the Queen of Cups, you're able to let your guard down. You're able to be softer. You can be more trusting or more open to people. Yeah, the Tower card being here because now things are changing. This is a positive tower. Good things. Eight of Pentacles, where you guys are going to be able to. I feel like work with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Not only are you guys gonna have a lot of work or a lot of money or feel like you're a lot more stable, but the Knight of Pentacles is like this is gonna be something that's gonna be slow and steady. It won't be easy come, easy go. That's been like a problem for you in the past where people have been all over the place and unreliable. I feel like you're gonna have again more emotional stability or actual just stability. Period. I feel like that was like a big problem. A lot of you guys could just be again, like I get with the refuge card is the overall theme. Taking refuge, like kind of just being to yourself, taking care of yourself. Making sure you're good. Yeah. High Priestess card, because a lot of you guys are actually very intuitive. High Priestess card, that's why you guys are very like psychic, or you guys have like a very strong connection with like God, your angels, your spirit team, the universe. Like you're like a direct line to them, sort of thing. Especially with the Queen of Swords, this is someone who like usually gets a lot of messages from like God, your angels, your spirit team. But pair that with the High Priestess, it's like this is someone who's like, it's like they get it all the time, like through like your dreams, or like how like for me personally, like talking from a Gemini, Queen of Swords energy, and clearly I'm a High Priestess with tarot. It's like usually it's like you get signs all the time about stuff you need to be doing. Like you can get it through like watching TV, or you can get it from literally just a random thought where you could be laying down in the bed, like laying down in your bed, and just all of a sudden like you like a brainstorm idea. It's like, oh my god, or some sort of like epiphany. It's like you kind of get it all the time. And that's why a lot of times, like for me personally, like I told people, I don't need cards. I don't need tarot cards to read people. I can already like tell people what to do and stuff like that. But a lot of times, a lot of people are visual learners, so it's like I have the cards for them. It was like that. A lot of you guys are in that same energy where it's like you don't need like tarot cards. So some of you guys, like if you're not tarot readers and stuff like that, it's like you don't need to. God already is like using you. For a lot of you guys, it's like y'all could be like God's mouthpiece. Like you guys are always like, I feel like trying to, I don't know, like give messages to help out people, but I'm not sure if everyone's always listening. But the main thing is like your psychic abilities is definitely like being heightened. Plus now that you're in this energy to actually be able to receive it, like you're not second guessing yourself anymore and doubting yourself. It's like now this is gonna just flow to you. Yeah. And you won't second guess it because the people you were around. Strength card. It took a lot of, I feel like, courage to kind of get to this place where you feel like you're comfortable with yourself, or you're maybe comfortable with your gifts, whatever they may be. Yeah, Hermit card. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's get a couple more cards. Did I show you the rest of the cards? I don't think I did. I don't think I showed you the rest of the cards. Okay, well, we have 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So, yes, 8 of Wands. That's about fast movement or communication. Again, things are going to be excelling for you once you guys, I feel like, get ready for it. Like again, the Venus energy where it's like you're trusting yourself more. You have more confidence. You love yourself more. And like you're resting up and feeling more ready. I feel like that's the energy that you guys should be in if you guys aren't already. Because I feel like you're preparing yourself for this next phase. Like I said, you're in the in-between right now. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of success headed towards you when you guys are ready to receive it. Okay, so what is the 8 of Wands for pile number 2? What is this for? Movement, communication. It's an hour. Oh, it's taking a long time for these readings. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as the message gets through to whoever needs to hear it. Because I know for a fact sometimes people may think my readings take a long time. Strength. Yeah. For you guys, it takes a lot of. With 8 of Wands, being clever about the Strength card, you guys are someone who's just going to be feeling pretty brave to, with the 10 of Cups, go after your dreams. Oh yes, that's what you're going towards. You have 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys over here going to be having a lot of forward movement or a lot of forward momentum towards, stuff that I feel like you've really been wanting to manifest or create for yourself. Like I said, your long-term goals or dreams, whatever you've been wanting to create. Justice card, this is part of your karmic justice. Yeah. Like it's your karmic justice for you to like move forward, have the life that you always dreamed of, be this beautiful, strong like woman if you're a woman, or a handsome masculine if you're the masculine, that sort of thing. It's like this is like your karma. This is what's on the horizon for you guys. Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Yeah, you guys will see a lot of forward progress. Like it's gonna be like if you've been stuck with the 8 of Swords, mental prison, but also like physically stuck, I see a lot of more progress. You won't feel stuck anymore. Yeah, especially in regards to money. Again, stability. Yeah, you guys can be dealing with the King of Pentacles and then the 4 of Cups. Yeah, there could be some sort of King of Pentacles here from your past with the 6 of Cups being present, who wants to rush in with the Knight of Swords towards the Queen of Swords. I am right. Yeah, whoever this Master energy is, this is someone from your past. If you have the feminine energy, and with the Knight of Swords, they're going to come rushing towards you. You, the Queen of Swords. And this person is also a King of Swords. And with the Magician card being here, they've been manifesting you. Yeah, so, like, since you guys pop as the Queen of Swords, and this guy's popping as the King of Swords, it's like you're both smart. So, like I said, if you've been dealing with people who's been, like, not on your level, it's like they kind of, like, you feel like they didn't understand you, or they didn't get you, or you feel like people, like, I feel like, I don't know, just really just weren't all the way there mentally. It's like you don't have to, like, dumb yourself down anymore because it's like the person is, like, just as smart as you. High Priestess card. This person knows, like, you're super, like, spiritual, or for you guys, like your intuition is kind of guiding you towards this person. I'm not sure you guys are all aware of it, but it's like they're preparing you for this new person. Yeah, this person views you as the Empress. This is beautiful. Yeah, y'all got a really beautiful reading here. After all the pain, it's like there comes finally like some karmic justice. Where again, if you put a lot of love to like the situation from your past, and you feel like you got nothing out of it, that love's coming back to you, but not through them. It's coming through a different person. So what's the Seven of Swords for pile number 2? It came back out. We have the Emperor and the Empress. This is what's coming towards you. Someone's secretly planning to come towards you. Yeah, and y'all gonna be a power couple. The Emperor, the Empress. High Priestess card here. Yeah. This is someone who's also spiritual as well, because we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. It's like spiritual counterparts. Y'all are divine counterparts. Y'all share some sort of spiritual connection that doesn't make a lot of sense, pile number 2. Yeah. And then y'all are both like leaders. Like the feminine energy has this like a very motherly like energy. She's very like abundant, and the mouse energy is like someone's like a protector. So it's like I said, if you, the feminine energy, whoever was in the Queen of Swords, if like she had to defend herself all the time, this masculine, they'll protect you. You won't have to do that anymore. It's like I said, you'll be able to, be in your feminine energy. Yeah, that's what the Chariot card. I said this is what's coming towards you, and something else. I'm not even sure if you're aware that this is what's happening. It's like you guys are getting signs and synchronicities or symbols, but it's like maybe you don't know specifically who or the when or the where or the how. You just know some change is coming. Yeah, 8 of Wands, and it's coming fast. This is your 6 of Swords. This massive energy coming towards you is your 6 of Swords. This is what they're secretly planning with the 7 of Swords. You don't know it. But what's the 6 of Wands? Yeah, you don't know it if you're the feminine. What's this victory? What is this public recognition? 5 of Cups. This is coming towards you because of what you've been through in your past. Yeah, you deserve this. You deserve this victory. Anything else? Yeah. The Moon card and the Sun. You guys are going to be so happy. Not only does this person like want to protect you with the Sun and the Moon, this is literally like feminine energy with the Moon and then masculine energy with the Sword. Y'all are like yin yang, like the perfect couple. Yeah, this is like really beautiful. This is your karma. This is your judgment. The World card to have this new cycle with this new love. 2 of Cups, and y'all are equally yoked. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This is the new love. But with the karma, it's the Judgment card in this deck. With the World card, yeah, this is what's owed to you. In the past, people have really tried to put you down or make you feel like you're less than or like you're the problem. So it's like you're gonna get with someone who's gonna provide for you, protect you, be there for you, will love you. They love that you're spiritual. As I said, if you're the feminine energy and you have like some sort of spiritual gifts, this person's gonna love the fact that you're spiritual. And I said, whenever this person does come to you with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands, it's gonna happen super quick. 2 of Cups. This is your 2 of Cups. This is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. This is what's coming towards you. So that's why I said in the middle, it's like that's what you're preparing for. You guys don't know that you're specifically preparing for this person. You just kind of like, again, maybe your God, your ancient spirit team is just trying to tell you, like, get ready, rest up, prepare. But it's for this. You know something's coming, but you don't know it's this person. And they're going to surprise you. You don't see this coming. That's crazy. Like, crazy good. Like, this is amazing. Yeah, you're going to get back that love that you never got from those people and your lover. And this person is a provider. They're a baller, a shot caller. Or else if you're a masculine, it's just like someone who's very like motherly and nurturing and sweet and kind. Like they came as the Queen of Swords because they're used to people screwing them over, but they're not naturally the Queen of Swords. Again, it's like if you had a constant like it's like how I was telling like my boyfriend, it's like if you have constantly had to fight, for your own protection, or constantly having to like be in survival mode for like 35 years, it's like it's not just easily just gonna cut off. Even when you guys leave the environment and like you're to yourself, it's like it takes time to, get out of that. So it's kind of like that. It's like this person isn't, they're not the Queen of Swords. Like they're not someone who is naturally defensive or cold, or they don't even want to be like someone who doesn't trust people. I said they really are like someone who's sweet. And I feel like whoever the masculine energy that's coming in, they're gonna see that. They're gonna see this feminine for who she is, and they're gonna love her for who she is, flaws and all. Oh, come on now, we love that. Okay. Okay. So let's get some cards here for pile number 2. Y'all's reading was so sweet, pile number 2. It started off a little crazy because people can be assholes sometimes, but it gets so much sweeter towards the end. You have open doors. You have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. That's also I was saying in the middle of the reading. So you guys do have choices because when one door closes, another one opens. It's like you guys can like maybe like take your time, think it over if you want this or not. Like don't feel like you're in a rush. You have meadows of moments. Bask in the meadows of moments where presence blossoms and simplicity of now. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, this is what you guys get to be in. Like a more simpler, peacefuler energy. Like people like say like, oh, I miss like being back in like 2010 or 2006 or whatever in the 90s where it was a much simpler time. It was much peacefuler. It's like that's what it is for you guys right now. You guys are currently in like metaphorically like 2016 or 2006 or the 90s where it's like it's a peaceful time because you guys deserve this. You guys deserve to be able to just relax, and I feel like not have to stress as much when you were dealing with whatever you were dealing with from your past. I don't want to keep bringing it up, but that's what you guys are currently in. You're in this like very nice, relaxing stage of your life. Yeah, go your own way. Yeah, trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. That's what I said. For a lot of you guys out there, it's like you guys are needing to trust your intuition more. Like you're getting the visions or the signs or symbols or whatever. You're getting them for a reason. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't listen to people who try to make you feel gaslight you into believing you're crazy or you don't know what you're talking about. You do. It's that these people are just pretty much blockages who aren't supposed to be in your way. That's what it really means. We have steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. Yeah, that's the strength card. Like I said, a lot of guys are going to be brave are going to be called to be brave here to go after whatever it is that you're wanting. Like I said, again, when people talk about like I'm gonna create my dreams or make my dreams reality, it always comes with like a little bit of challenges, or it's gonna take a bit of time to create like the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. So you gotta be again with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Make sure like it doesn't fade away quickly, that sort of thing. And you also gotta be a little strong, to endure what life has to throw at you, which I'm sure you're fully aware of now. We have stand strong. With defense as your shield, find strength and preservation, guarding what matters most. You guys, that's what you need to do. Protect what's important to you, whatever that may be. Your dreams, your vision, your body, you, another person. Yeah, if you love anything, protect it. Let's get some romance oracle, because I do want to know about this romantic connection that kind of took over the ending. Let's go on with the romantic oracle cards for pile number 2. You have divine counterparts, like y'all are like in it. Third person. Okay, this could have been the problem. As I said, this is why you could have been second guessing yourself before. The third party was interfering. I definitely was picking up on that. They're not anymore, but that was a problem in the past. Again, forever, new perspective, and rejected. Yeah, but the thing is, I said, whoever people were, the third party, they've been rejected. I said, they're not an issue anymore because you guys are now getting a new perspective, or your person is, and there's whatever this love is, I think it's going to last forever. I said, so if you guys have, like I say, maybe For you guys, the dream is like having a happy, stable family where, you guys don't have to constantly argue or fight or constantly at each other's throats or keeping score. It's a house filled with peace, love, and peace, happiness, and unconditional love. Oh, that's what you guys are getting. Yeah. Love offer. I knew it. It's coming. It's coming. Y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve so much. Oh my gosh. Y'all are going to be so happy with this love offer. I'm happy for y'all. Yeah. You have spark. Yeah, there's definitely a spark. You guys definitely are feeling each other. Okay, so, this is definitely real. The chemistry is there. But I said, this is also a part of your karma. Your good karma. Karma doesn't always have to be negative. Like, again, if you put a lot of good out there, you got to get that good karma back too. You guys, this is a part of your karma. And boundaries may be a thing, like, you may have to work on, or that's been a big thing you had to work on here. What else for um, pile number 2? Romantic and then round and round. Yeah, you guys are gonna be head over heels. Like, you guys are gonna get like the full shebang. When I think of romantic, I think of going out on dates. I think flowers. I think champagne. I think all the romantic stuff, like sitting on the Ferris wheel and getting stuck up there, and then like kissing, like that sort of thing. Like all the romantic stuff you could think of. Yeah, a lot of you guys, this is what is coming your way, round and round. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in a circle, going in a circle for a long time, but yeah, that's coming to an end. You guys are gonna be so happy with this. Propose, pause, delay. Yeah, someone's gonna propose to you, or want to like take things very seriously with you, and some of you guys are gonna like need a moment to think it over. So we have pause or delay, but I think a lot of you guys are gonna go for it. That's the only reason why you may like be a little hesitant, because I said because of what you've been through in your past. But that's what you guys are healing right now. This person, y'all share a very strong like spark. They want to romanticize you. That's what they've used the Empress. They want to do the whole wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and like show you off and like let you know that you're their girl, or that you're their guy. Excuse me. And this person, they want you forever. Where did I get this from? Oh. Yeah, so if you were used to people like running out of your lives, or constantly being all over the place or being unreliable, you don't have to worry about it with this person. They want this forever. Should I get this deck? No, I don't think I should. I'm gonna get this one. All right, what do we got here for pile number 2? We have be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best and know your worth. Yeah, you don't have to dim to fit in. Just be yourself. The right people will flock to you. The right people will love you as you are. You don't have to people please anymore. Yeah, we have delay. A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. Yeah, something about, again, there is a delay. Like there's a little hesitation here, or maybe it hasn't happened just yet. Because again, you guys got to be ready to actually receive this love. Yeah. Oh, that's not the right. Did I put the cards back in? No. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where is it? Conqueror. It says, today you are a conqueror. You are able to overcome anything life throws at you. Let's do this. Yeah, there's nothing you can't achieve here. You can do anything you put your mind to. No one and nothing can stop you. You are a conqueror, fearless and strong. That's the energy you guys need to be embodying. Like knowing your worth, not settling for less, knowing that nothing can stop you. Oh, that's it. Flexibility at the bottom. It says sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to go your way. Bend but don't break. Okay, maybe somebody's gonna learn to be flexible here. Anything else for pile number two? Before I close it out, I feel like that might be it. I'll get this and I'll close it out. Anything else for pile number? Anything else for pile number two? Okay. A lot of cards, so I guess we'll take it. We have thank you, gratitude, and appreciating what's sustaining you. So the energy of gratitude is going to be a major thing that's going to help you out during this time. Like one thing I had to learn when I was going through like a similar situation, and it felt a little hectic and chaotic, and I it felt like my whole world was being like upended. Being grateful for the little things is what really helped like ground me. Like I used to write my journal like literally every single day for years about stuff I'm grateful for. Like literally the food on my table, the clothes on my back, the shoes on my feet, the activities of my limbs, the joy in my heart, the peace in my mind, or I'm thankful for all the lessons and the blessings and all the new experiences that I've, got to do. Even if it was being homeless, it was still a really wonderful experience. So it's kind of like that. That's what's going to help you out during this time. Again, just being grateful for the little things, especially if we're going through a lot of change. Kind of just focus on like, oh, well, at least I get to have my favorite tea in the morning, like, yay. Or, oh, well, I'm glad that, today just seems like I'm feeling a lot happier, like that sort of thing. You have Into the Unknown. It says underworld, depth, courage, and facing your fears. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying before. For a lot of guys, you're going to be called to be a bit more stronger here. And I feel like not like physically strong, like as again, like you're having to like fight, people either physically or, actually verbally. It's like more so sense where it's like you're just going to have a lot more courage to go after the stuff that you want. Like you're going to be able to face your fears in order to get what you want. Because that's the thing about facing your fears. It's like on the other side of your fear is literally everything you ever dreamed of, but you won't ever know if you never go past the fear, if you always let the fear stop you. And that's why I say, you know, that's a good thing to face it. You're going to need courage to do it because that's how your dreams are going to manifest, is through you facing them. So don't be afraid. Or, you guys can be afraid, but still do it. Like, if you guys seen the show Courage the Cowardly Dog, everyone knows for a fact Courage was scared as all get out when it came to when he was fighting, like, the chickens or the aliens or the fox or, the mermaid creature. But he still did it scared. It's kind of like that. Even if you're scared, still do the thing. Like, do the thing. You have the ripple effect. Part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. Yeah, like I said, a lot of guys are getting a lot of like signs and synchronicities that that there's something you got to do. But it's because like you guys play such a bigger part than you think you do. You're part of something so much bigger than you, and you guys don't like. I feel like you guys aren't all the way aware, or maybe some of you guys are. Maybe like you're just like a small piece of like the puzzle. But it's like you're an important one. Not like, nonetheless, like every piece is important. But it's like whatever is going on like in the background, all the bigger pictures. I feel like God, your angels, your spirit team is taking care of it for you. Though, just know that, okay? Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? Your true motives, breaking free. Yeah, so freedom is going to be a major thing for like us as a collective, like just in general, because it's like with Uranus and Gemini. Gemini is like with that being Uranus, it's like kind of like the energy of like you want your own freedom, you want to be your own individual, you want to be unique, you want to be yourself. So that's why everyone collective is kind of feeling energy like I gotta, stop like people pleasing, or I gotta stop like trying to blend in or dim to fit in, or I gotta stop trying to like be something I'm not. That's what the Uranus and Gemini is kind of like making everyone go through. It's now having people look within and be like, well, what really drives you? What's your true motives? Like, what's the thing that you want to do, or do you need to break free? I thought that's what's going on. Yeah, you're now starting to become more aware of what you do and don't want. We have Mother of the Salt Waters. Passion, wild love, open your heart and let love in. Yeah, this is the energy that you guys are currently going through. I say you guys were the Queen of Swords, but now you're getting into the Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups is someone who actually is able to like, be loved. Like they're not so as guarded as like, the Queen of Swords. And again, the Queen of Swords is rightfully so. She has every right to be guarded. But that's not the best energy, to be in if you want to like find love, or if you want love to find you. And not even just romantic, but in this case, definitely romantic. But like just in general. Yeah. You have healer, seer, priest, priestess, or soul purpose. Yeah, a lot of you guys are have some sort of like very strong spiritual like purpose here. Because a lot of you guys are like priestess, or maybe you're a priest, or you're a healer. So it's like there's something you do naturally that heals people. I said there's something that I said that like I said before, you are, you know, part of a bigger puzzle here. Like there's such a big role that you play in this important role that you play in this whole thing. Where maybe some of you guys, whatever you're doing, maybe it's you showing up, like as a healer. That's enough for people. Maybe that's how the change you make. Where you just show up and maybe you somehow just create change, but just by smiling, just by being yourself. Maybe just by you doing that, it's like you give other people's permission to do the same thing. But yeah, that's what's happening. There's some sort of major purpose for your life here, and that's why I said you guys, everything's happening the way it's happening. Yeah, you guys are stepping in. You guys are getting into alignment. You guys are now starting to, I feel like, go through the spiritual ascension. Where you're able to actually manifest your dreams now. It's like there won't be as many blockages holding you back because now you guys are releasing them. Yeah, because that's the thing about a healer. A lot of people are going to be attracted to your energy. Take it from a healer myself. A lot of people are going to be attracted to your energy, but you have to be a bit more selective and choosy because not everyone should have access to your energy. Like I said, people will sometimes take advantage of it. They don't appreciate it, or sometimes they don't even want it around them. Some people like the struggle. Weird, I know, right? But some people like struggling. It's I don't know. I can tell you. I personally, I would prefer like if I had a healer in my life, I would hope that they would like I keep them around to keep healing me. But that's just me. But yeah, for like I said, for you guys, it's just a lot of this stuff that's going on. So a lot of change going in happening to you during this time, and it's to get you in alignment so you guys can actually manifest your dreams, your desires, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of. This is gonna be a big time for enlightenment. So if you guys have been wanting to know the truth about certain situations, about certain people, you're definitely getting it. You're right now in this state of being in between. Like, you're in the flux where you're not where you want to be at quite yet. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we guys are not where you want to be at quite yet, but you guys are definitely like at least in a better place than what you were before. Yeah. So this is gonna be a time for healing for you guys. Oh, I keep getting confused as to what I put where I put everything. Right. Put that over here. Yeah, I'm here. If you guys need a rest, don't feel guilty about resting. Like I said, you're not lazy because you need a break. You're not selfish because right now because you have boundaries and people feel like they're just obligated to have you. I feel like that's what you were dealing with. Very narcissistic energies. But yeah, that's the end of the reading for pile number two. Here. I'll put that there. So let's do pile number three. So if you guys chose pile number three, this was the clear quartz. Oops. Clear quartz. So if this was the one that really caught your eye, then this message is for you. Let's get into it. Overall energy is the Ace of Pentacle. I feel like that's the Ace of Pentacles with the Cub, because the suits in this deck is different. I think the skull is like the air energy. The bear is like pentacle energy. This is like a deck again, a deck that I've had for a while. I never used it. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, Storyteller is the Fool card. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have Temperance. We have the King of Roses, which is like the King of Cups. The Ace of Wands, or in this case, like the Ace of Lightning, which is the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Okay, let's get a theme. What is the theme for pile number 3? For pile number 3, sure, we'll take all 3. We have grace, passage, and leadership. Okay. What's the underlying energy? The Nine of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck is knowledge. Ooh, we love knowledge. We love information. I know that's right. I'm not forgetting. Oh, the advice. I was like, well, I'm not forgetting something. Which deck do I Let's get this one. What do we got for pile number 3? What's the advice? We have drop your shields, protection guardian. Okay. It says drop your shields. Maybe you guys don't need to be on the defensive anymore. Maybe you know your angels got you. Snake, shed old skin. Yeah, you guys are going through some major changes. Okay. Love that, love that, love that. Change is good, change is necessary, because if we don't change and adapt, we die. If we don't grow, we are stagnant. Anything else for pile number 3? We have be the light. Bottom of the deck is exchange energy to create abundance. All right. So some of you guys out here could be needing to drop your guard because you're changing with the shed your old skin. And you're just going to be the light. That's the leader. Oh, these go hand in hand. This one, it talks about leadership. And if you look at that, the deer's antlers, it looks like a literal light. Like for a lot of you guys, like I said, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but it's like a lot of people look to you as like some sort of guide or like some sort of leader or a mentor. Yeah, people could look to you for answers or look for you to lead them. Okay, so it looks like, pile number 3, I'm talking to a leader of some sort. Okay. So let's get to the overall energy. Ace of Pentacles. Talks about an opportunity that's getting presented to you here. Okay. So first card out here is the Fool card. Fool card with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is Four of Pentacles with the bear. Four of Pentacles. So you guys are starting a brand new journey. The Fool's been popping up for everyone, by the way. So again, everyone collectively is feeling, the urge to start something new due to the eclipses that's happening. The solar and lunar eclipse are both like major things for change. So that's kind of been stuff that's been, I guess, like happening for everyone collectively. Is everyone's ready to start something new or to do something new here. So I thought that's happening. Let's get into it though. What is this new thing for you? Pile number 3. What the heck? What's the Fool card? Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. What's the Fool card for pile number 3? 7 of Wands. Okay. Having this new leap of faith, but it's like you're also a little guarded because of the Devil. Capricorn energy. Okay, so you're having this brand new start. I feel like a lot of you guys are being defensive because of things. Hold on. Yeah, because of stuff from your past. Okay, so I am right. Queen of Swords. Yeah, all you guys are guarded. Bottom of the deck is the World card. You're having a new cycle with the World card being here as well. Yeah, this could be what you're leaving. You could be leaving like I'm not sure if you guys are leaving like this guarded energy, protective energy because you guys have been hurt. Um, or you're leaving like people who try to control you with the devil card, or are very like controlling or toxic. I feel like that's something you guys are closing out though. You're leaving it behind. Three comes at the bottom of the deck. Gonna have a reason to celebrate. What's the Four of Cups for pile number three? Yeah, the King of Wands and the Empress. Okay, so we have a masculine and a feminine energy. King of Wands and the Empress. Um, more cards for this. We have a masculine and a feminine energy. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys could be holding that because you could have been dealing with someone who could have put you in this Five of Pentacles energy. Yeah, someone. I'm not sure if like you were dealing with someone. The reason why with the Four of Pentacles you're more reserved or holding back is because you could have been dealing with someone who maybe could have been like a cheater. King of Wands energy, a fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles could have been like, how do when I'm looking at this Five of Pentacles, like someone could have been like sneaking out here. It's like someone's like literally like walking out the door. It's like if you look, it's like there's an eye staring right at this person. Yeah, it's like someone could have been like creeping or sneaking around, and it could have hurt. Yeah, it definitely hurt someone's relationship. Instead of been maybe some other third party, something like that. But this is why someone is reserved with Four of Pentacles. This is why they're a bit, holding back here. Yeah. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, because whoever they were dealing with put them in some sort of mental prison where they never knew what was going on. Even though their intuition was trying to tell them, it's like this is someone who, when you love someone, you kind of just try your best not to see the negative in them. But the High Priestess, like I said, someone's intuition was ringing in loud and clear. But this is someone who, yeah, could have kept a lot of secrets. Hanged Man, Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah. So then what's the Temperance? Oh, I didn't show you the rest of the cards. You have a Temperance and the King of Cups. We have a Temperance. Someone was being guided and protected here. Now, this is what they were dealing with in the past, but now someone's being guided, someone's finding balance. Let's see. What else? What is the Temperance card for pile number three? Death card. Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Four of Swords. Yes, I'm right. A lot of you guys out there, the Death card is here. That's Scorpio energy. This is clarifying the Temperance. You guys are being guided to, I feel like, put it in the situation. Death card being here. You guys are deading this issue. You're moving past whatever's happened in the past. You're letting it go. Seven of Cups. You're releasing these illusions or the confusions or the pictures someone was painting you. You're not holding on to this person from your past. Six of Cups. Yeah, for you guys, y'all have been healing, resting, taking care of yourselves now from people, places, and things from the past. And the Chariot card is here. Like, y'all are moving forward. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Y'all aren't stuck anymore. Y'all have healed from whatever the thing was from your past. So it could have been a person, it could have been just multiple people in general. Yeah. After healing yourself from whatever this crazy situation was, and you guys are moving past it emotionally, yeah, it's like I feel like you get this opportunity because you're no longer in that headspace. You're not dealing with this thing anymore. Yeah, the King of Cups clarified by the Tower. Okay, that's some sort of surprise surrounding a King of Cups energy. What about this King of Cups? Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So what this masculine energy is, they're viewing you as Queen of Pentacles. They think you as someone who's very like stable, very wealthy or rich or very grounded, practical, someone who they can build with, and they have deep feelings for you because they came up as the King of Cups. That's what's going to come to you possibly because I'm not sure you guys are aware about this person, or maybe you guys are unsure with the Four of Cups, about like bored or discontent. Surprise comes in when you guys don't see it coming. So I feel like you guys are in the Four of Cups energy. Y'all are bored, discontent, but then this thing comes in and shakes it up, and then it has you in the Two of Wands about this Two of Cups. Or once the person does come in, I feel like you guys are gonna have a decision you need to make about the Two of Cups connection, about this, romance. The Moon card here. Anything else for the King of Cups? Yeah, the Moon card in the reverse with the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel this person is not like with the Moon card being in the verse. It's like they're someone who like isn't manipulating you or playing mind games or anything like that. Three of Wands. I feel like this is someone who you're thinking maybe you can expand with, grow with here. Yeah, Page of Swords. This person could have been watching you. Or could have a lot of gossip surrounding you. Okay, anything else for let's just get the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles? No, Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys are about to get some sort of like that passion you started here. And sometimes make you feel much more excited or much more happy. Yeah, Four of Cups here. Or maybe for you guys, again, it's like a really, really like amazing idea that comes to you randomly. The Four of Cups, yeah, it'll come once you guys are more, I feel like, relaxed. Four of Cups, it'll come to you like when you're in like this bored state. But the Six of Cups being here, this could be about something from your past. Sometimes it could be about like a dream you've always wanted. Look for right now. What's this Ace of Wands for? Um, what is the Ace of Wands for pile number 3? This is the Four of Pentacles, Judgment, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this is something being like brought to your attention, is being brought back up, and it's time for you to make a decision about this. There's some sort of like passage here. There's some sort of new door or opportunity coming your way. And this is called like remind you of the Three of Wands, expansion, growth, future looking bright. I thought that's what's happening. A lot of you guys, there's gonna be some sort of like thing that happens for you. Four of Pentacles. I feel like maybe before I say you've been like, guarded or stuff like that, but it'll come to you. And this is something you've been manifesting with the Magician card. That's Gemini, Virgo energy. And this is your wish fulfillment. It's about your wish fulfillment. It's a passionate new start for you. Yeah. I think it'll happen when you're in the Queen of Swords energy. And I thought that's what's going to help you with this. Yeah, with the 3, 6 of Pentacles, with the Fool. Yeah, it's like this is something that you feel like it'll be like equal give and take. Equal reciprocity, where you get back at the time you put in with the Fool card. Whatever this new adventure is for you, this is your wish fulfillment. And I feel like, again, this will be like a new time in your life where before it's like, again, if you were dealing with a bunch of energies or maybe a specific person where it was like you felt hurt, betrayed, backstabbed, and, like you didn't get anything out of it. I feel like this is the time where now it's like you won't have to deal with that anymore. You actually actively working towards things that make you happy. And if you've been worrying about like, money or getting back, that same loving energy you put in, okay, you would be getting it back. So what's the Four of Cups? This is your new beginning. Four of Cups is clarified by the Justice card. Yeah, it comes to us when you're like rest and relaxed. Like, kind of on the borderline boredom energy. Yeah, the Death card here. When this change comes. Yeah, for you guys, it's like that's what's happening. There's some sort of great change coming. And it'll come when it's like when you least expect it, when you're just bored or just sitting around chilling. Cards stuck together. Yeah. Whatever this is, with the Page of Cups being here, this is going to put you in a more like fun, loving, like optimistic, like childlike energy where you're able to, again, like let your hair down, relax, have fun. Yeah. where you start to like trust people more and like let your hair down and just feeling like the world is such a dark or scary place. Yeah, with the it's the one, two. This is Six of Wands. Yeah, it's the Six of Wands. This is like sort of public victory, or public recognition, or some sort of like victory that you guys have are going towards. Yeah, your heart's gonna lead you towards everything you wanted. Because that's what six out like the Page of Cups and Six of Wands. You see, like that's that rainbow, like this duck is like going towards. It's like this rainbow that's guiding them, and it's like that's the same that comes over here. Yeah, your heart's guiding you towards something so much better. Seven of Cups. You guys will have options, and with the Ace of Wands being here, it's telling you to choose the most exciting thing for you. Choose the one that you know you want to do. You know that makes you light up like a balloon. It's like some cards flipped over and some didn't. Oh, what joy. Okay. Oh. All right, so what's the Six of Cups for pile number 3? Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, Daughter of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever this thing is from your past with the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is going to be you guys almost like returning to this loving energy. Because I don't feel like this is more so about romance. I feel like this is about more just about you. Yeah, about number 3, it's like I feel like you're just getting yourself situated. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I take it back. Yes, there's a massive energy here, and yes, maybe there might be romantic offer, but I feel like it's more so like again, that's happening. That is a thing. Like if you want romance, that is there. I feel like the main thing is like you're just getting to a place where you're, as I said, it's almost like you see the good in people again, or it's like you don't see the world as like a terrible, awful place where you're constantly on guard and having to like set like not second guess, but like always like question people's motives and never like I feel like be able to rest or relax. It's like you're coming out of that. You're being able to have fun again. As you're being able to like drop your guard. You don't have to like be defensive anymore. I feel like that's kind of the main thing for you. You're becoming a new person. You're not. It's like you're not the person. You're not the same person that you were before. You're not. You are not your trauma. It happened to you. It is a thing, but you know, it's like that is not who you are. It's helped shape you the person you are today, and if it'll ever be a part of your story. But you are so much more than just your trauma. Yeah, Six of Cups. Where I said a lot of you guys are going to be able to. I feel like be able to just enjoy yourselves a lot more. Yeah, you can go after the stuff that you always dreamt of. Maybe as a little girl or a little boy. Yeah, Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands is here. You guys are going to start getting a lot more joy and like a lot more of that spark or a lot more happiness back into your life. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, and you guys are going to feel a lot more grounded, more stable. This is what you're going towards. Yeah, the Chariot card here. This is what you're going towards. This is what you're going towards. Yeah, your future looks much brighter than what you've been through. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers. It's the deck. I didn't do it again, did I? I sure did. I always do that. But yeah. I don't feel like this is love. I feel like it's more so about you. When you start to be in the energy where you actually, towards the end, you will be able to love because you're starting to love yourself, the world around you, the things you do a lot more, which is going to attract more of that energy into your life. Yeah. Letters are moving away and healing from the past. there's an opportunity or a chance, there's a door opening for you. Will you actually be able to step up and lead and inspire others? But it also will require you to, like, again, shed that skin, that old, like, looking at the snake card. Snake is literally like the symbol for healing, and like, in many like cultures. That's a lot of you guys. It's like you're healing. You've been hurt a lot, and that's why this is a time for you to just heal. Yeah, this isn't about loving someone else. It's about loving yourself. Okay. Advice cards here for pile number 3. Let it go. Release the past. Forgive. Soften and move forward. Yeah. This is more so about you needing to let go of what's happened. I'm not saying forget, but learn to forgive. Like, you actually be able to emotionally walk away from it. Don't let it have so much control over you. You have waterfall. Inner power, the unbridled confidence in claiming your place. Yeah, like I said, for a lot of you guys out there, there is going to be this energy where you guys can do anything you put your mind to. Yeah. A lot of you guys are going to be called to lead. I'm just getting a strong sense, whatever you've been through, it's going to be called to lead, to help others. Yeah, birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? And it's gonna be through something you're creating. That's what that Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles is. So it'll be an opportunity for you to start creating things that you actually love. Like, it'll be like something like, if you're like an artist, you'll be able to paint more. If you're like a screenwriter, you'll be able to write more scripts. You're gonna get like paid for it and stuff. There's gonna be an opportunity that comes your way that helps you. For me, guys, I thought that's something you just need to just do more of. Through your stories, through your writing, or through whatever it is that you're creating, it's going to help out a lot of people. It's going to actually also through your art of cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, and new beginnings. Yeah, you guys are manifesting or seeing a lot of different things. You're seeing the future, you're seeing the present, but a lot of you guys, it's like, just be aware of that. You're a guiding force for you. Yeah. Your dreams, your visions, whatever it is, that's going to be that guides you towards a better tomorrow. It's going to help you find the new beginnings. It's going to help you create the reality that you've always wanted. Yeah, the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. Yeah, for you guys, this is the energy that you're going to be embodying here towards the end. You'll start to feel a bit more balance. Start to feel like you're able to enjoy yourself more, and start feeling more fertile, like you're able to have more fun or relax. Yeah, the secret well is replenishment, self-care, and giving from a place of plenty. Yeah. During this time, like I said, I just feel more so y'all just need to just focus on you and the stuff you love to do. Anything else for pile number 3? It ended up taking 2 hours anyway. I said, I swear I'm not going to make it take 2 hours, and here I am, still did it anyways. Be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. Yeah, be realistic. Yeah, be realistic. Yeah, for you guys, I feel like that could have been part of the problem. And ooh, I've been there before. Like I said, if you love someone like dearly, it's like, and you don't have like a healthy relationship of love with yourself, it's kind of like there's so much you will overlook because you love them and you want something to work, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anyone. It could be family. It could be friends. Or whatever. But it's like you're overlooking it so much because it's like, you're thinking like, oh well, this is my my husband, or this is like my mom or my dad or my best friend. They wouldn't do this to me. I love them. They're so amazing. And meanwhile, it's like they're stabbing you in the back, and it's like you're just like, nah, it's okay. They didn't mean to do that. It's like, no, they totally meant to do it. Take the glasses on. Like, stop trying. Like, be brave enough to see the truth, no matter how painful it may be. And that's what's going on. Someone is finally taking off the rose-colored glasses and starting to see the world for what it really is. And I said they're starting to realize like it's not an amazing place. And yeah, the world has definitely an ugly side to it. I know firsthand, but there is a lot of positive out there too. I feel like for you, maybe you've got to experience a lot of the dark, and that's why now you're gonna be experiencing more of the light. Again, that's the balance, the duality. It can't be light without dark and dark without light. So it's kind of like that same thing. You went through a lot of craziness because you were so blind, like because you blinded by love. And it's like now that you're able to see the dark, it's like now you're able to, again, now you're able to see what you don't like or what you don't want. It's like now you can step into the light. We have self-centered. Newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you. And you are not the center of anyone's universe. The sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you will be. This is something I literally had to tell myself a couple of times. Literally in regards to friends and family. It's like, well, their world doesn't revolve around me, so if they don't like, say like, like just because I think I'm the main character in everyone's life, it's like the truth of the matter is like I'm not. Like people have other things to do or they have their own lives to live. So that's why I say for some of you guys, if you're like me, sometimes you have to remind yourself like, hey, it's okay if like, they're not there for me all the time, because it's like, well, maybe they got other obligations to do. Oh, I love you too, baby. Thank you. So yeah, it's okay if other people like don't hold you as like the center of their universe, as long as you hold yourself as the most important thing in your world. That's kind of the thing that matters. Speak your truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. Yes, I feel like definitely stand up for what you know to be true. Whoever doesn't like it, well then just fuck them. They don't like the fact. As like I said, if people don't like the fact, like if people don't like the fact, like the way like you tell the stories about them, or people don't like how you explain like how they treated you, maybe they should have treated you better so that you can tell better stories about them. Like, and I said, if anyone was offended by you speaking your truth, it's like, well then screw them. They should have been better people. So again, don't feel like bad for like speaking out against like injustice that was done to you. Like I don't want to put labels on anything, but it's like you kind of were like the victim in this case. A lot of people do that. Like, people like blame the victim for being the victim. It's so weird. Society's weird. We have support. We all need support every now and then, but be careful not to always be the one supporting everyone else and never being supported. That's all I was saying earlier. For a lot of you guys, this is what you could have been dealing with in the past. Where again, you were just always giving, always kind, always loving, always trying hardest to be there for everyone. But it's like when you needed it, no one was there for you. Or a certain person wasn't there for you when you needed them. Take it as it resonates. I feel like, again, this will be a time where you're going to be able to start, I feel like, getting equal give and take, where people are going to be giving back to you. But the thing about it is like you have to be mindful about who gets that kind soft side to you. Everyone has a king and queen of swords, or the king and queen of cups in them. And there's like we have to be mindful about when to use each. I feel like, again, that's what you're doing. You're learning what actual support looks like. What people who actually care about you, when you talk, they actually listen, or they actually like take you into consideration. They don't just make plans and then like, oh, last second, like try to incorporate you, like, oh, by the way, we have a party tonight, and I know it's like 2 and it's like at 7, so kind of be ready. Like that is something I personally went through recently. That kind of like lets you know people don't really care. They didn't think about you. They didn't care to add you until I guess it was convenient for them. It's that sort of thing. It's not what they're saying, it's what they're not saying. I feel like pile number 3, you get it. You'll get it. Anything else for pile number 3? I feel like that's one more thing before I close it out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get this. All right, 1 or 2 cards from this deck, and then that's the end. Because yeah, it's literally 2 hours. All right, 1 or 2 more cards. Okay, the offering. Okay, this is actually extremely straightforward. Yeah, you got to give something else. You got to sacrifice something in order to get something that is sacred. So for you guys, it could be anything. Like like sometimes like when we like get a job, it's like, oh, we have to sacrifice like 8 hours of our lives or 6 hours of our lives to get money. It's kind of like that. It's something to that effect. It doesn't literally be like, oh, you're sacrificing like your soul. It doesn't be nothing dramatic. It's just something you got to give up in order to get what you want. Like, if it's like a relationship with, like, say, if you're dealing with like someone like this, so it's like people who didn't appreciate you. So we got to leave them behind to get people who actually will appreciate you. You know what I mean? You have the Bardo and the Healer, though. Yeah, the Bardo talks about the veil between this world and the next is really, really thin. So a lot of you guys could be seeing things that have yet to happen or hearing things that have yet to been said. Don't second guess yourself. Don't do it. You're getting these visions, you're getting these signs, these symbols for a reason. It's like if you're getting them, act accordingly. These are like little like cheat codes. Like, hey, this is gonna happen, so you kind of want to prepare for it. I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like you're kind of getting like a little cheat code. Like, hey, this is gonna happen in the next chapter of life, so you might want to get ready. Yeah, listen to whatever signs, simple synchronicities you're getting. You're getting them for a reason. Do not second guess them. You're not crazy. Okay. Trust what you're feeling, believing, seeing. And lastly, we have the Healer. So obviously, you pile 3, you guys are definitely healers. Well, everyone in my collective, if you're watching my videos, like I said, it's like you're definitely a healer like me. And the thing about the Healer is it's kind of like a difficult journey because it's like the Healer in the case it's like you're so used to healing everyone else that's like you have to kind of remember to heal yourself, which is what the Healer in this card is about. It's not someone who was hurt and is now healed. It's about someone who constantly has to remind themselves of the lessons that they learned so that they don't repeat it, and thus in turn have to heal themselves again from the lesson that they just learned. It's like that. Yeah, you guys have to be mindful about the stuff that you went through so that you don't repeat it. That's the Healer card. Like I told you, you can forgive, but don't forget. Okay? Remember what it was like when people who didn't appreciate you. Remember how they made you feel. Remember that type of energy, because it's like that's the kind of energy you need to be mindful of, that you don't accept back into your life. Maybe different people, but same spirit. Yeah, be mindful not to do that. Remember the lessons, remember the feelings, remember the signs of what it was like to have negative energies around you. And now that you know what that is, don't forget it so that you don't invite it back in. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Mother. Yeah, a lot of you guys during this time are possibly being called to just mother yourself, take care of yourself during this time. Again, I'm not sure if you guys have a crazy childhood or something like that. Like I told you, with me and my family ties, stuff like that, or maybe you didn't have the best upbringing. Maybe you didn't have the most emotional support as a child. So with the Mother card being here, maybe you have to be the parent that you wish you had to yourself. Give yourself that permission to be silly, or to if you have your own house, you're an adult, but it's you need inner child healing. It's give yourself permission to play loud music, or how I always say, to be in your socks and your underwear and a little white button-up shirt with glasses and just play some loud rock and roll music and just dance, that sort of thing, or whatever. I hope y'all get that reference. If y'all don't, well, yeah, figure it out. Hopefully you will. But it's kind of like that thing where it's you just you give yourself permission to be silly. You give yourself permission to make mistakes. To be patient with yourself, to love yourself, flaws and all, to give that unconditional love that you wish you always had. That's you, pile number 3. And it's funny because it's after you get through healing all this, or once you get into a place where you're actually willing to talk about this, we get into this nice balance. You're gonna save so many people. You're gonna save so many lives. You're gonna be like an inspiration to people. Because it's like it's crazy that the world we're living in, it's like this isn't like a rare one-off occurrence. Like oh, you're the person who's gone through like being cheated, being gaslit or manipulated, or dealing with family ties and stuff like this. It's like no, it's sadly pretty common, and we need people like you who can speak out about this to help other young men or women or people in general, so they'll know how to handle it themselves. Because sometimes, like, when you were going through a certain situation, you're like, dang, like, like for me personally, I was like, well, I wish I had someone in my life who had been there for me when I was spiraling and I had, like, I was homeless and I was friendless and I was literally to myself and all I had was like a bag of clothes to my name. I wish I had someone who was there to guide me to be like, yo, this person does not care about you and they're actually snaking you behind your back. Or like, I wish I had someone who was like actually there, like, to comfort me when I was like at my lowest. It's like that's what you're gonna be for so many people. Like you're gonna be that person when they're at their lowest. It's like you will be that comfort, and it's through whatever you're creating, whether it be your music or a book or whatever. As I said, it's like you're gonna be a leader. You're gonna help the world. Oh my gosh, file number 3. You're like amping up to really like achieve everything you've ever wanted. The peace, the happiness, the love, and if you want it, also money. I feel like for file number 3, it was never about the money. If you're a healer, it was never about the money. Like money comes and goes, and it's not really a big deal for you. But it's more so just about being happy. Yeah. I think that's the end of your reading here. Pile number 3. And the end of all the readings in general. So, yay, did it. But yeah, hopefully one of these 3 piles really helped someone out there. After all, that is why I'm doing all this, is to make a positive difference in people's lives and let them know that what they're feeling is valid, or act as like a bit of a guidance for people. Like again, I wish I had someone who like would have told me about my spiritual gifts, or really walked me through like, hey, so if you're a high priestess, then this is what you might be going through, like in general. I do that for others because it's like I don't want anyone to get to that point where I was, where it's like you wished you were dead and you used to pray to God to just like end it. I hope no one ever gets that way. And as long as I'm here, like no one will. Anyways, I'm sorry to get so dark and heavy on you guys. I don't know where that came from. I think like if I had to blame it on something, I know some people blame it on the alcohol. Some people may blame it on the boogie. Well, I personally blame it on the eclipses that's going on here. More specifically, the lunar eclipse that's coming up in like the next week in Pisces. Pisces always gets me in my feelings. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you share, comment, and subscribe, because it does help push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do. Okay, for you guys, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like do what's coming to you guys reading, or what's like new that's happening for you guys reading. I was debating on like I should put like actually like title like, okay, so here's what's coming to you. But I feel like just in general, I feel like it needed to be more general, because it's like I feel like for some people, like I said, for some it's like it's love. For some of you guys, it might be like a job opportunity. But I feel like some of you guys, it just might be just you're going to a place where it's like you're just feeling more happy or grounded, or just more just. I just can't help but say happy or grounded. Like you just feel so much stable. You feel so much more supported, and I love that for you guys. Anyways, I'm just babbling. Look, I love you guys so much. my amazing superstars. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.